Hi guys, this is Nick, and I'm back again today for another video. And today what I'm going to be doing is talk about one of my bags, and I'm going to review it for you. So, of course, the bag in question is my Louis Vuitton Icare and the Damier Ebene print. So, a little bit of a backstory about this bag. I was actually contemplating buying it for years, or probably like 2 years. But I just never got around to it. I wanted something else, or it just wasn't in the cards. And I wasn't sure how big it actually was. And I wasn't sure if I wanted this or the Port Documents, and if I wanted it in the Damier Ebene, if I wanted it in monogram. So I kind of waited. So then, in September, I was on the hunt for this. And, of course, right when I wanted it, I was talking to my sales associate, who just so happens to be the manager at one of the stores, or not like the manager, but he's like a manager. And he told me that they were actually discontinued. And I was like, are you serious? So I called around, and I was actually able to find a couple, I think in Las Vegas and California. But then, at that time, I was like, do I really want it? Do I not? Because I was kind of mad about just being lied to. And I had just gotten my Keepall, and it had a huge scratch on it when I got it, and they wouldn't do anything about it, saying that I did it. So then I just waited for about a week, because I told them to put on hold. So it was like 3 days, not a week, my bad, that I waited. And then I was checking Fashion File one day, and then this beauty popped up. And I about died, because it was about half the price that I was looking at before tax, so just without tax. Like, that's amazing. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I've never looked back. I love this bag. I cannot express enough how much this bag is just, it's life. I was always worried about how small it is, because at school I carry like everything in the kitchen sink, and this thing holds, if not as much, maybe a little bit more than my Polk backpack, and that just amazes me, because it's so slim, it's so chic, and it's just wonderful. So, a little bit about the bag. So you first have two dual-handed straps, and then you have a long either shoulder or crossbody strap that are attached to these rivets right here. And then, so this might not be the best angle, but no angle is good for me. You have these dual zippers, if you can see that both have LV, and they're extremely similar to the same zippers that are on a clay. Where do I have one? Okay, so this is my Damier Azur clay, and they are, actually I didn't notice that, they're actually bigger than the Damier Azur one, but it's the same style. And fun fact is, usually on the clays, the hardware chips so quick, and it's so annoying. These, they're still like golden and pretty, and I love it. So when you open up the first pocket, you have to do it like that. And I'll sometimes have either a clay on this side and then my luggage tag, so it's really hard to get in here. I find it quite as an annoyance, but after a while you get used to it. So then when you open it up, you can see there you have one pocket in the back, and then you have here, hold on. You have a huge slip pocket, a bigger like phone pocket, another phone pocket, and then another slip pocket over here. And what I usually do, because I was like, what am I going to do with those cell phone holders? They don't fit anything. I'm actually filming on my phone, or else I would show you. But what I usually do is, I usually like to keep my phone in my pocket just because I use it, but I'll keep a brush in the one pocket, and then your 6 key ring holder, which I do sometimes. It depends on how fussy I want to be with the zipper. That will fit in into the bigger phone pocket, and then this is why I need to stop throwing things. The key holder will fit in the smaller phone pocket. So, and what else? You can also fit an iPad, and this is an iPad mini actually, into the back pocket. So I'm just going to fold this over and show you guys if you can see that. So there's the iPad, that's the key holder, or the key clay, the key holder, and then a brush. But I can keep pretty much anything I want in that pocket. It's very, very nice. So I'm just going to take those out before I forget about it. And the lining is a textile. It's brown. It kind of has a little bit of a red hue. It's not a burgundy. It's definitely brown, but it does have that hue. Like, very so slightly hue. So you can just zip this up. And the only thing that didn't come with this bag was a lock for the zipper on top, which those are the zippers right there. And oh, let me scoot you back a little bit. There we go. But that's fine. I'd probably just keep it on one side, but I like to put my zippers like in the middle. I don't know, I just like the presentation. So when you open that up, I have mine filled with pans because it's starting to get warmer now, and it just makes really good stuffing. So, and of course papers. So please excuse me, it's a little bit messy. I haven't cleaned it in a while. But there's the interior. It's a big dark pit, and you have one slip pocket that fits a I don't have a Mac, but I have a PC that's 15 inches, and it fits in there perfectly. And this bag was made in France, and yeah, so you have all this room. So I'm gonna, usually when I'm using this bag, that's either two scenarios. I'll either be going to school, or I'll be just going out and about around Chicago. And I'll show you both scenarios of what it can hold. I'm sure you can fit a lot more, but this is just what I'll do. So the first thing is I would take my mini pochette, also in the Damier Bean, and put that in there. I would carry my GM Agenda, just so I just like to have it just in case. You never know. I mean, I don't need to. It's more of a personal preference, but it'll be fine. And then I'll usually keep a clay of some sort. I usually use this one to hold my headphones. There's that. My keys, of course. And then whatever wallet I'm using. So this one, I'm currently using my Emprunt business card holder. And then I always keep my extra like gift cards, whatever I need in this blue Prada business card holder. And then if I'm feeling like being bulky, oops, sorry, I dropped something. Okay, so next I will need my eyeglasses which I got from Prada, and they are just these eyeglasses, blue ombre with the Prada logo right there. So these are what they look like on me. Goes perfect with my red hair, aren't I right? But I love them. They are gorge. So there's that. So that'll just be slipped in there. And then my bulky Burberry sunglass case. And I think, because I got these at Macy's, and I think the lady gave me the wrong case because my sunglasses barely fit in here, and it's so big. It's just not right. So they would be these. These are the ones that I'm kind of gravitating towards lately. They have the little emblem right there, and then This is how I look, chic as hell. Anyways, so I would put those in there also. Then let's see. I'd probably try and put a water bottle of some sort in there too, but I don't have any around me right now, so this is just a tea from Argo Tea. So that will fit in there. Here, let me just rearrange everything. Forewarning, I'm kind of putting everything in there sloppily. And then I would put my iPad mini in the back pocket. And then what I would usually do is, let me see if I can find it. Okay. So in here, if I don't want to put my wallet or anything in the front pocket, I'll put my brush. And then I have 2 colognes that I have in a travel size. So this Ed Hardy, I've had this forever. I mean, it's still full. I never really use it. I put that in one of the pockets, and then I have my Chanel travel one that just pops up like that. Love this stuff. So put that in there, and then zip everything up. So you already know what it looks like in there, but I'll show you what everything looks like in the top one. So here is, you know what, let me change the angle and I'll show you what's in the inside. Okay, this is what the inside pocket looks like. So you can see my sunglasses, my tea/water bottle, my clay, my wallet, and my business card holder, my 6 key ring holder, my eyeglasses, mini pochette, and then my agenda, and then my iPad. Okay, so I'll usually like zip it up, and I'm on my way. My only gripe about this bag is not that it's heavy. I mean, it does get heavy, don't get me wrong, but it's what you put in there. I mean, the bag itself isn't heavy, or at least not to me. But what happens is, when you're holding it, it's fine. But if you were to, alright, if I were to get up and put it, oops, sorry, my stomach, of course, put it on my shoulder, it's nice and all, but then it usually will bunch up in the middle. Like, it'll point up. I don't know. Yeah, see? It points up, it inverts the zipper, and it just really, like, annoys me. So I keep on finding myself, like, either going and, like, stretching out the handles like that, and then putting it back on. And then it'll be good, and then it'll start all over again. But there's that. I don't have my luggage tag hot stamped yet. I'm trying to. Something in the future. But I think that's about it. I think it holds up really well. It's still gorgeous. I would 100% recommend this to anyone that's thinking about it. And get it now while there should still be some around, but I've heard they're phasing out at least the Damier Ebene. Both are gorgeous, the monogram and the Damier Ebene, but I already had a regular, like, everyday bag in monogram, so I wanted to go for something in the Damier Ebene. So thank you very, very much for watching this video, and if you have any other requests or anything, please like, comment, and subscribe. Be my friend, and have a fabulous day. Alright, stay flawless.